Hey there, Math 7 students. Today we need to talk about writing equations in slope-intercept form, especially when you are just given the line or given a table of values coming up with that equation. So there's a couple of steps that we need to work on, right? The first thing we want to do is we want to find the slope. So we want to find the slope. Remember, slope is found by doing y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so I'm going to use this point as my x2, y2, and this one as my x1, y1. And so I'll do negative 5 minus negative 2 over 4 minus 0. And then minus and negative is like addition, right? So it's negative 5 plus 2, which would be negative 3, right? And 4 minus 0 is 4. And so your slope is negative 3/4. Then we need to find the y-intercept. So where is it crossing the y-axis, right? There it is at 0, negative 2. So negative 2 is b, or your y-intercept. And so we write the form y equals mx plus b, and then we fill in for the slope, the negative 3/4, and we fill in the negative 2 for b. So y equals negative 3/4 x minus 2. Let's try one with just a table of values, right? Here we have x and y. Again, the first thing we want to do is find the slope. Now, I put a box around these 2 points because I'm going to use them to find my slope. So we do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And so that's 4 minus 3 over 4 minus 0. 4 minus 3 is 1, 4 minus 0 is 4, so my slope is 1/4. Right, and then your y-intercept is when it happens when x is 0. So when x is 0, y is 3, so our y-intercept is 3. So you have y equals mx plus b. We're going to substitute in the 1/4 for the m and the 3 for the b. So we have y equals 1/4 x plus 3. Okay. And then we have which equation is shown in the graph. And if you can see here, this is a horizontal line. It passes through the points 0, negative 1, and 4, negative 1. And I have a couple steps for us here. To find the y-intercept, that would be negative 1, right? And find the slope. And if you remember, all horizontal lines have a slope of 0. So then I wrote y equals mx plus b. I substitute in the 0 for m, the negative 1 for my y-intercept. So if y equals 0x minus 1, but the 0x cancels out, right? And so you're left with y equals negative 1, or b. Okay, and then for number 3, there's multiple ways to do this problem. And so I'm showing you one way. A well driller is drilling a 98-foot deep well at a constant rate. After 5 hours, the well driller still needs to drill 28 feet to finish the project. How much time does it take to complete the well from start to finish? So I did 98 minus 28 and 70. The well driller has drilled 70 feet in 5 hours. And at time 0, he has drilled 0. So I have 2 points here, 0, 0, and 5, 70. And so I found the slope by doing 70 minus 0 over 5 minus 0, which is 70 over 5, which is 14 feet per hour. So you might see the 28 and the 14 and think, oh, he's going to need 2 more hours. Careful. What is the question asking? They're saying, how much time does it take to complete the well from start to finish? So the 5 plus 2 is 7, or you could do 98 divided by 14 is 7 hours. So 7 hours to drill this well. All right, that is it for today. I hope you are staying healthy. Continue to show your work, and we'll see you next time.